If you are into lip gloss makeup or on the TikTok in Debris in Hungary, you've probably seen this girl. Her name is Dorcas, and she's a makeup artist, a business owner, and entrepreneur, and just an amazing person. I really like her content on TikTok, and so I knew I had to talk to her. I got to know Dorcas off screen and on screen, and she's such a beautiful person who is very vocal about her faith. I knew that we're going to get along really well. I want you guys to please check her out on TikTok. Make sure you watch her content. Make sure you go and cop a lip gloss or two. Tell her that I sent you. And also make sure you watch out for something that she's planning real soon. It was really nice to interview Dorcas, and I hope you guys fall in love with her as I have fallen in love with her and her content. So this is Sunday Sessions. Yeah, welcome to the table. Welcome to the chair.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us just a bit of who you are, what you do, and why you're here?
Why I'm here, like in the recent seated here.
Oh no, why you're here?
Okay. You didn't ask here in the recent seated.
Yeah, here on the couch.
Okay.
Here in the studio.
Okay, should I look at the camera?
Anyway, you feel like you don't look at me, you look there, you look here.
Okay. My name is Dorcas Awutunde. I am a Christ representer. Come on. I'm 19 years old. I am a content creator. Yes. How do I look?
No.
I actually don't say my age most of the time. It's crazy. I don't know why. I don't just do. Anyways, back to me. Yes, I'm 19 years old. I'm a content creator. I'm a nursing student. My second year. I'm a makeup artist. I own a lip gloss brand. What else? Yeah, that's basically it.
TikToker.
Oh yeah, I said content. Okay.
Everything.
Everything inclusive. I'm a beauty enthusiast.
Lovely. I love that. Okay, so as per usual, we have to start from the very beginning. So like, who is Dorcas? Like, how was your childhood like growing up? You grew up in Nigeria, right?
Yeah, I did. So growing up, I'm the only girl out of two boys, only girl out of two boys. And then, I don't know, I was quite girly from the age of, let's say, up till like 8. And then I just had this phase where I just switched up and I just wanted to be tomboyish. I don't know why. And then, yeah, it was very calm growing up actually. It was just with people around me. It was majorly church, homeschool, church, homeschool, church, homeschool. So it was a basic routine every single day. Like I went to church almost every day, almost every day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, night vigil.
You know how people have Bible study on Tuesday or
Yeah.
digging deep or something? That was your routine.
Yeah. So there was a church in my estate as well. That was in my church on Sunday, but I had to go to that church during the week. So yeah, that was basically it. It's like primary school also was in my estate, so everything was very much close to me. So I didn't really explore. Then teenage age. So I did that. Anyways, teenage. When I was a teenager, I'm still a teenager. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My own is I'm shocked. Sorry, my brain.
How do you think I actually?
How old do you think I am?
Maybe exactly. I don't know. You give matured. I don't know. I'll say 20. 22, 3. I up to 25.
Forget it.
Are you more than wait? So growing up, teenager, when I was in secondary school, I was very much around guys growing up, and I wasn't the beauty standard then. Let's put it like that. Because a lot of times the people people, girls over me, for things and I was smart. I had to make up for that part. I felt like I was defaulting, trying to be funny, all of these things. So I was very much part of the cool kids that were smart actually. So I was very much focused in school. What else? I was in choir also, in
secondary school.
Yeah, secondary school I was a prefect. But yeah, I just had to mask up for not feeling so beautiful, based on the standard, with other things in my life. So I had to learn skills. I was just basically everywhere. I also could play the keyboard, but I left that.
Do you think it has disappeared?
I mean, I play once in a while, but I can't play by ear anymore. Not like I could before. I couldn't really. I was trying before, but I just put that aside and just focused on singing. What else about my childhood? That was majorly it. Church on school, just a basic routine. Yeah. I mean, I had my phases where I would just try and escape the house. Not escape, but like sneak out of the house, things like
You
that.
had a rebellious stage, like you be leaving your house.
Yeah.
I used to, oh my god. And then you not got your brothers to open the gates for you.
Yeah.
Where do you used to go and what do you used to go to school and do?
Don't you stop about Please don't. Thank God for thank God for
grace.
yeah.
Okay, so you left high school when you were how old?
I think 16.
Yeah, Nigerians relate to when you're 16 when you're young.
Yeah.
16 right now. So you now went from Nigeria, Abuja to Ukraine.
Ukraine, yeah.
And what did you study in Ukraine?
Medicine. Medicine. Yeah.
So how many years were you in? Like what year were you in before the war happened?
I was in, I think I had just entered second year. So second year, like maybe a few weeks into second year and then boom.
First, because you're not a medical student now.
Yeah.
So first, why did you want to be a doctor?
I was just good at sciencey courses and I was just like, oh, I don't know, from a little child I always wanted to be a doctor. It wasn't like enforced on me. It was just something that I always felt like inclined to health related. I knew I wanted to help people and I just felt good helping people, especially with their health. So it wasn't anything that was forced on me or yeah, I just knew I was good at it and it's something I also like, you know, I had somewhat a passion for. There were other options but I was just like, yeah, that was just the best thing available and like yeah, something that I felt more inclined to. I didn't feel I don't know, there wasn't really options for tech things. I knew I didn't like ICT.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't like ICT. I knew I didn't like what else could I have done? Yeah. Please no. And I was good at maths too, so it was a sticky situation, like picking between maybe a tech kind of course or medical school. So and it was quite affordable to go to Ukraine, like $4,000 per year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a sticky.
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah, so when I came here, if I pay like 18K, I was just like, that's crazy.
Thanks a lot. So I off camera, like you've spoken about like how one thing that's very common what you said is that you've always wanted to help people like this thing. So we'll get into that for like your makeup because is that why you wanted to make up?
Yeah.
So okay, now Ukraine, how was it like? Were you already saved by then because you're a Christian as well?
Yeah.
As a pastor. So how was it?
I wasn't. I was very much lukewarm. Even was I? If there's any stage before lukewarmness, that was me. Cold. I was cold, dormant, inactive, all of that. But I wasn't. I was also serving in a church, but also redeemed. But I wasn't like. I wasn't anything. When I got to Ukraine, my mom actually went with me, so it was all good and nice. And then she left. She stayed for like a week. And when she left, I just was in my own space, and I was in the dorm as well. So it was all new, like to me. I mean, I used to live with brothers at home, but it was just still all new to me. Even though, yeah, 17ish. So it was all new to me, and I had to use the public general toilet to everyone on the same floor, and it was a big latrine. So, so anytime I had to use the toilet, I would go to the park from school because I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I've had a lot of cases. I would be so pressed in the morning, and I'll just wait for like sometimes the cleaner come. They come very early, so I would like set an alarm to wake up. So immediately they clean the toilet. I'm just because it's always so messy. So I was very much introverted in Ukraine. I mean, I'm sort of introverted. I was very much introverted in Ukraine, in my own space, talked to mainly my classmates. I didn't even have close friends because I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable. But yeah, I eventually when I started getting comfortable in church and I don't know, it was just all a like it was very calm. I was imagining which day, I was thinking actually which day, and if I actually graduated and finished from Ukraine, what would my life be like? So I'm actually thankful for the war. But Ukraine was very calm.
Alright.
It's fine.
Just make first that. Okay, so you just start from where you stopped at. Ukraine was very warm. I mean, Ukraine was very warm.
Calm.
Okay, sorry.
How many minutes have we? I don't know.
How many minutes has it
Yes.
been?
11.
Okay.
Is it? Oh
Okay.
yeah. Are you ready?
So yeah, Ukraine was very calm. I mean, there are lots of I see. Well, I'm saying Yahoo boys that would obviously try to make their. But I was just a girl. I'm still just a girl. So it's like getting that kind of attraction was weird because I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, and I lost weight. So like after secondary school, so it was like all new to me. So it's like, what's going on? Like, why is everybody suddenly like, why am I the whenever I enter a place, why am I the person drawing attention? That wasn't me. So it was like something I had to get used to. So yeah, that was Ukraine. Church was very okay. I made some friends at church. Actually, some of them are actually here right now. So Ukraine was very calm life, and it was very cheap and affordable too. So I was living, yeah, I was just in my own space. I got a roommate eventually. I came in. I was very much in my own space. School, church, house. I didn't. Did I ever go for a party? I don't think so. I think at most a bar. Yeah, I didn't live any crazy lifestyle. I was just in my own space.
Compared to like compared to Debrecen and Ukraine, which city were you in?
In Ukraine, Kharkov.
Kharkov.
Yeah.
So compared to like the city and Debrecen, that city and Debrecen.
Mm.
Oh, you didn't live here.
But
Yeah. So like in comparison, which one do you prefer?
obviously Debrecen because I have a family
Yeah.
here. Like apart from my actual brothers, I live here, but like I've made friends. I feel more comfortable. It's not like I didn't make friends in Ukraine. I did, but it was just like I didn't really know myself even then. So I was very much lost, and
Yeah.
I didn't have people at that time that could help me even navigate through life. Everybody was very much finding their own. Yeah, everything was just vibes. Like literally, there was no sense of purpose, no sense of direction. But the people around me, though, it was just vibes. I mean, I had older people I could look up to, but aside that, everybody was just on vibes. Yeah,
Okay, so then the war happened.
yeah.
How was that? Is it giving PTSD or?
I can speak. I've actually spoken on camera. You know, I was thinking I wanted to make a video, like, but I was just like, it's been too long, so I don't think. Yeah, but it was. Whew, do I want to cry here? I don't cry. You can cry. The war after Ukraine was, the war after was a lot. Honestly, it was a lot. It was a lot. Wait, do you want my whole story?
If you can.
Okay, let me try and summarize. So escaping Ukraine, escaping the war was a lot, and it really shook me. Shook me. But starting from before the war, I was meant to travel like that January period because I had a return ticket. I was meant to travel. I tried to go around with a friend at that time to get my grades so that they can just sign my book and then I'm dipping. But unfortunately, that couldn't happen. So I stayed there January. What happened in February slash March beginning. So I remember waking up that day and then I was just even before that I were hearing rumors that this war is happening, and then older students, they were like, oh, don't worry, like it's nothing new, it's something that always happens, so it's like don't be worried, it's nothing to get worked up about. And then the day of the war, I remember I was just sleeping and I just woke up and then I just wanted to put on my very rice feet. And then I'm seeing everybody running helter skelter in the hostel, trying to get their boxes, trying to pack them. And I'm going, and like, what's going on? So I went back to my room. And then I just looked at my phone. I see what's going on, what's going on. My mom calls me and she's like, she's just pray, Yoruba and all of that. And then nothing will happen to you. You will not die, you will live long, all of that. And I'm like, okay, amen, amen, amen. I look outside, I'm seeing you pray. Like, why is it people carry their boxes, going to places? I'm just like, is this really happening? Is this really happening? So for like 2 or 3 nights, we would go to like the metro to sleep, the underground train station to sleep. We'll carry our snacks, and it was winter, so we were going there constantly. We'd go there, we'll sleep in the morning, like around like 8 a.m. We'd go back to the hostel to have our bath, maybe eat something light, then go back. We did that for 3 days, and I actually got close to people during that period. So until at one time, our church, the church there, they were like, we should just carry something light. We're all going to go to. So they sent it on the group. And crazily enough, almost everybody was traveling that day. So I was wondering, why is everybody trying to escape on this exact day? Like my friends, people that were not even associated with church. I don't know why. So I just packed light, my documents, my laptop, my phone. If I knew, I would have carried my wigs. But like, dude, I'm so pained.
Okay, can you guys still go back? Like, can you go and let me go there?
I don't. I heard that the hostel was a mess. Like that's out
Oh
as of
wow.
last year. They've mobbed the place. All this. Yeah, it was sort of, yeah. I'm sure they've stolen my wig. I'm not even. It's fine. I'm still going to press on this wig issue
This
because I'm
week.
paid. It was
What they
expensive.
post now?
It was that go straight. Go
Oh.
straight. But yeah. Yeah, and then that next day we just I carried my stuff, my documents, my gadgets. I just put something like I carried a small box. I put snacks. I don't know. I put 7 days. I put bread. I put maybe like two underwear, a top, trouser. I just packed something like because I thought we were coming back. So we went to the train station. We're there from like morning till night waiting. There were trains passing by, passing by, and then what even happened, one train one train came. They'll say, oh, is this going to Lviv or is this going to another city? They'll be like, no, it's not going. So we're there from morning to night, and then a train finally came that was going to the place that we wanted to go to, Lviv. And then I remember there was like a Ukrainian man standing in front of the train station, like I said train station, in front of the train, and then he was trying to let his family inside because it's everyone for themselves, every man and their family literally for themselves, and was letting a lot of white people, Ukrainians, enter the train. And it's like we black people were just choked up behind him like sardine, like trying to push our way through. And I was just there, my intestines were so squashed, my tongue, I was just crying. And they were pushing me, Dorcas, push, push, push. I don't know who sent me to start. I was saying it this other day, like, in 2024, do I want to be part of God's strongest warriors? Do I? Because,
Just what?
eh? What do you say?
Is it your fault?
I'm fought though. So then eventually I screamed, I cried, and I beat his hand. And then he moved from the way. Then there was a black guy there, and he just pulled me up. Then we started helping other people come up into the train. And then the train started moving. And then I think we got to, where were we now? Kiev, the main city where they were actually bombing. And then the lights started turning off and on. And basically, when you get to Kiev, the train would reverse and take another route to Lviv. Actually, I just remembered. So that was where the whole scene where I threw up. I was hyperventilating. I was scared, and they were like, "Dorcas, just breathe. Dorcas, just breathe. Take off our clothes." I'm like, "No, I'm not wearing anything under this. Please don't take it off. Breathe, 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 breathe." I was like, God, please," because I actually thought I was going to die. Like I was so scared at that point in time, and I just threw up, and I felt so light. And then I just sat down. So we're taking turns to sit down, stand up, and then eventually we got to Lviv. When we got to Lviv, I was trying to contact some of my friends that I wasn't with. I tried to contact them. They said they were already in an Airbnb. I'm like, oh God, is it like I made a mistake following my church people? Like, why didn't I just follow them? Because they already lodged. They got there ahead of us, so they already lodged in a hotel. So I was just there. So I tried to help someone to withdraw money. So I was distracted. I wasn't with my church when they were booking cabs for people to go to straight to the train station. And then, yeah, when I came back, I'm like, oh, what's going on? How are we doing things? How are we going? And they're like, oh, don't worry, there's a train coming soon. Excuse me, there's a train coming soon that we can take. And I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, go upstairs and then go and wait there. We're coming. I went upstairs and the train has not come. I'll go back downstairs. Are you guys coming? They're like, yes, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming. I did it like for 3 times, and then I was just like, it already felt sketchy, and apparently they already booked a minibus and they didn't just want to tell me. I'm like, you guys could have just let me know instead of making me feel betrayed. So, and then one train just finally came and everybody was rushing to the train. I remember like one guy just stretched out his hand, enter, just pulled me, and immediately the train just shot. Like immediately he pulled, I think my leg just escaped. I don't know how the train just shot. Immediately my leg like escaped, my leg could have gotten hit. So she just pulled me in. And then I was just in the train, I was just smelling. And it's crazy that people were still moving to me on. I was just lost.
Girl.
I was lost. Like, you don't understand how I was just lost. And then we got to the train station, a lot of, and then we couldn't go because a lot of things. And eventually, how did I reach? I was meant to follow a group of people, and then something in me, I mean, at that time I didn't know it was the Holy Spirit. Something was just saying, oh, because they said they would take a cab to the border, directly to the border. I would just have to pay this little money. Something in me was just like, oh, don't go, don't go. And then I followed them. I was about to enter the cab. I just saw the guy's boots. I don't know. I was just like, I'm not going again because you're meant to be like 4 in the car. So I just said, I'm not going. They're like, how would you say you're not going? Like, the girl was seriously pissed off that I didn't follow them. After I like followed them outside the train station to the cab. So she's like, how would you say you're not going again? I'm just like, so I'm sorry, I can't go. And my phone was dead. Everybody I came with, it was just me. And then I was just hearing these people like talking to like another group of black people. And I remember I just saw one person carrying a baby. So I was just looking at the child, just looking at it. She was like, oh, they actually asked them for a power bank, and I asked them, and then I heard them say, oh, we need one more person to complete our because they said they were booking a mini bus. Like they said it's a luxurious bus, and all you need is $50 to enter. We need one more person. I'm looking for one more person. And then the girl there just asks me like, oh, where are you going to? Do you have people you are going with? I'm like, no, I don't have anybody I'm going with. I'm just alone. Like the people I came with, they're no more. They're not more with me. So she's like, oh, okay, you can follow us. Do you have $50? And like that was the last money on me. She said, okay, you can follow us. And then we took the money. They took the money from me. We're trying to they said we had to go to another city. So we traveled to another city firstly. And then they said the bus had something. We couldn't take the bus anymore. So it's like, what do we do from here? So we took another bus, which was I didn't have to pay for. So we took that bus to the border. When I got to the border, we crossed. We stood there for like 6 hours in the cold. It started snowing literally. Waited at the border, but these people were so comfortable. They helped me to clean up. They gave me snacks, bought me water. I didn't have to pay for any single thing, but the whole journey was just long. It was stressful. You know, I didn't have to pay. I'm thankful I didn't have to because I know people spent like thousands of dollars trying to even enter Hungary. So when I got into Hungary, I contacted Gideon's friend, contacted my brother as well, Gideon. So, and then I remember then I couldn't open. We got to Debrecen in the train from the train station. We got to Debrecen and I couldn't open the train. I didn't know what button to press. So I started crying because I was drenched in vomit. I didn't know what button to press. So I was trying to press, but I was hitting it. I'm sure people around me were like, what's going on? I just started crying. So I didn't know where else the train was going to. So I found myself in Budapest. Then I was there for like a few days with one of his friends. And yeah, now I'm here. I feel like I've talked a lot, but yeah, now I'm here.
Wow, the relief of like seeing your family after all that stress. Kind of like
I escaped. Praise God.
thank God. Okay, so now post like war and everything. This is 2022. When the war happened. So did you start school here? Or did you like settle in your house? Like how did that happen? Switching.
Okay, I was here for a few months. I was trying to find what course I wanted to do. I knew it was definitely not medicine course. I was like, no. Like God will not take me from Ukraine to come and do medicine again for 6 years. So I knew it was not medicine. I still knew it was going to be health inclined because that's just what I've been drawn to. So settling in here, it was a lot because I was just doubting a lot. Oh, you asked about my career. Okay, yeah. So I eventually chose nursing after a lot of thinking and praying, and then I just chose nursing. I was here for a few months before I moved the next summer, or the summer of that year to America.
And so some of that year, so like July, maybe almost post like the war and like you're starting like from the beginning, like afresh and in a different city. Now all you have is literally your family, and then you now meet the family that you like, not that you like, not as if you hate your family, you like that you love.
Yeah.
So yeah, talk to us how that.
Oh, okay. So I was here for a while, and I didn't like it because most people used to call me my brother's Gideon's sister, and I didn't like it because I'm like, my name is Dorcas. So I dreaded it a lot. So I most of the time people around the house, because a lot of people used to come to the house that time, they know that I would just be in that room. Like that room was something that held me down for months. Like I was just ordering KFC, McDonald's, because like money was not an issue. Like My mom, no, my mom was just like, oh, just make sure you're okay. Anything she wants, give her. So I was just depressed in that room for months. Eating. I mean, once in a while I'll go out, but I was just very much in that room, eating on my phone, YouTube, Netflix. I was just in that room, and then what actually took me out of that room? I'm trying to remember. I was just there basically until church. Church actually most of the time. So yeah, I was just there most of the time, and then school started, and then I used to actually go to church, and then I don't know, I always like I saw the Instagram page of the church, and I was like okay, I always listen to the choir, and I'll be like I'll just hear something like, Dorcas, you know you can sing. So it didn't come from a place of, oh, I wanted to serve God. It was coming from a place that, oh, I can actually sing. So like what I'm hearing, I can do it. So that actually pushed me, and I didn't know that was what God was going to use to just catch up me into. So yeah, making friends wasn't, yeah. So when I joined the church, like it was just very much, I don't know, easier. Like I felt more comfortable in a community. I felt more free to be me. I saw more people that obviously had similar values to who I was becoming. So that was very nice actually. And then the church, they were very supportive actually of everything. They helped us, you know. So yeah, and like I was still trying to. I mean that whole season that I wasn't with anyone. Like I wasn't anyone's friend at that point in time, because I cut off a lot of people after the war. Even people I talked to from Nigeria, every single time, cut everybody off. So it was like I was starting afresh, and then I was just open. I was trying to be open minded to knowing people, but it's like I never really had female friends. So it was all like a new experience for me, like since childhood. Maybe a few, like 3 or 4, but it was like all a new like experience for me, because I was just like like I've just grown up with the notion that, oh, I don't know, just seeing mothers around me, seeing like aunts around me, like female friends, they don't really like each other. Like like if you actually deep it, most people that are female friends that from where I came from, they didn't really like each other. So it's like, oh, how do I actually do that? How do I come from a place of knowing people that don't like you act like I'm your friend, but behind me you're talking about. So I was just very much still, oh, let me just stay with the guys. Let me just stay. That's the safe. I can just easily be safe, because guys are just very, they would say it as it is. They are not very. So yeah, so I was trying to be open minded with school actually as well. In Erikaza, there are not really a lot of people that share similar values, so that was sort of hard for me. Up till now, I don't still have as much friends, but I still have maybe acquaintances. So yeah, just the whole like trying to be open minded, and then eventually being with the work of the Holy Spirit, a lot of things were worked on, and I realized where that kind of feeling was coming from. It was because of my background and what I grew up seeing. So eventually, I was more open to friendships, and they just came. And I knew God was bringing me out of a place of isolation, because He wanted me to seek validation just from Him and not from anyone else. Because I'm very used to what I used to do, not now. Praise God. I used to like I'm good at doing this thing. Like I want to make everybody happy. So when you're happy, it makes me happy. So it's like I'm seeking validation. When I'm on my own, I'm just like, am I even happy? Like I'm always like used to making sure everybody's happy, that I didn't really know what actually made me happy or made me joyous or joyful. So yeah, it was a nice experience actually, trying to make friends. They just came, they just flowed. Once my relationship with God got better, the friends just came.
I've been searching far and wide for love that could.
So now you're near Hazard, you're in school, first year, second year now. Second year, you're about to enter second semester. How many years did you go? 4 years. Okay. So you are also a makeup artist slash makeup entrepreneur slash woman in tech slash woman in makeup. You share you have a business. By the way, Gloss by D.
Gloss by D.
Alright.
If you're not following, I'm gonna do it free. Which one am I looking at? Both of them. Yeah.
Make sure
Gloss
you
follow
her.
Gloss by D. Slay by D.
Purchase.
Purchase. Buy your lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
For hydrated lips.
You have years.
A gloss lip speaks louder than words.
Hey.
Okay.
So how did that start? Like, how did you after everything? When did it even start? Like, what year did you start?
It was 2022. Hey, don't tell me I'm forgetting. 27th of April.
After you came
Yeah.
from your journey.
Oh, I was always a makeup artist in Ukraine though, but I just added the brand to it. Yeah.
So self-taught, or you went?
I was self-taught up until I went back home this summer, last year. Summer. Yeah.
So, what was the interest in makeup? Like, why did you? Because I know these things personally, but like, if you would like to share them, like, why you wanted to, like, you know, take makeup? Because I know growing up, makeup was something that at least parents used to frown upon. That like, oh, you're not old enough for that. Like, yeah, you need to change your face, or yeah, do you need to do this thing? So, your own sense of makeup is that you want to make people feel beautiful and very confident. So, like, why and how did that start for you?
Okay, so when I was younger, my mom just always left makeup like around the house because I obviously had access to her room and all of that. So I used to paint my face, practice on my brothers, practice on my dog.
Them.
Yes, I remember. I even saw a picture of my brother which day, and like half of, because he was sleeping, so half of his face had makeup because that was the side he was on. So I had to practice on everyone. It was just something I liked. Then it turned into something that wasn't healthy. In fact, I couldn't go out without having makeup on in Nigeria. Like I'll be sweating, like it would be hot.
Hot sun.
Yeah, I will have foundation on. It's not like I even had bad skin or anything. I just wanted to have, and the makeup wasn't even great. So, so I was like, it wasn't a healthy habit. And then it's like, oh, but I finding just going into finding my purpose and all of that, it just made me realize that, oh, I actually have to channel this into a healthier way. So I for a while I wasn't wearing even makeup. I think that was summer. I was wearing makeup, but I wasn't as frequent with it when I came here. So I wasn't wearing makeup as often. So I was trying to get comfortable with my skin. And when I did that, and then I tried putting on makeup as frequently again, and I felt even more confident. So I'm like, oh, I want to make other people feel this way. I want everybody else to feel this confidence in themselves, you know, like you can actually be confident without makeup and also confident with even more confident with makeup on. So it was more of that kind of mantra or ideology. I just had that mindset that, oh, because of what I had gone through, I just wanted to make other people feel that way, feel more confident in themselves. Yeah.
Okay. And do you want to make other products right now? Because you're just doing lip gloss. Which other products do you want to? Do you want to like a whole thing? We have like eyeshadow and like liner.
Maybe in the future, maybe, but yeah, for now I still really like. Oh, I didn't even talk about lip gloss. Oh, so the way lip gloss, gloss by D came, I said lip gloss. Gloss by D came about was obviously I noticed that everywhere I went to, I knew I liked lip gloss, but most people were like, ah, this girl, like especially in church, most of the times like, oh, you're never cut on fresh. Always your lips are always glossed. And I was just like, come on, okay. So I noticed the scarcity with do you know Essence, the brand? Especially in DM. I noticed the scarcity in DM and I'm just like, if I put 2 plus 2 together, it can actually give me 4. So I noticed the scarcity then, and then I saw one of my other friends, this thing's about to turn over. I saw one of my other friends in another city. She had a lip gloss brand. I'm like, I can actually do this. You know, I can actually do this. So it didn't seem like something that was realistic at that time, because how will I bring products? How do I want to start a whole brand rather? So it was just like, oh, just do it, just take the faith, just have faith and go for it, because the capital, the money, when I saw how much I had to ship from Amazon, the bottles, mixing everything, so I started watching videos on, you know, how to actually make lip gloss. I was watching videos, so I made money from, I mean, obviously people supported me, but I tried to make money from makeup, like all the money I had saved, money from makeup, and then I just used that, combined the money, did everything, and then started doing lip gloss. So yeah, that's how gloss, the birth story of my baby, gloss by D.
The second year anniversary is coming up, 22nd and 27th.
Oh no, the first year anniversary.
The first?
Yeah, just the 6 months. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I like
you said
celebrating.
2023 or 2022?
2023. The first year, 2023 was it? Yeah, it was 2023, not 2026.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
27th of April.
So what's happening for the first year?
Do I want to tell you guys yet?
Okay, then go and look.
You guys will see. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be. Let me just give you a hint. It's going to be. It's going to be an in-person thing. Everybody's going to be invited. Yeah, it's not going to be anything private, or it's going to be. Yeah, that's what I'm working towards.
Are your parents or like your mom in support of your business?
Yeah, she is. She's when I went home, she bought it. Like, even when she came here, she bought
Come on.
gloss by me. I don't know. She doesn't call it lip gloss. She's like, "How is your lipstick business?" They're like, "It's fine, it's fine." So yeah, my mom is very much in support. She was part of the people that even gave me the capital to start. My mom is very much. Even my TikTok, she followed me recently. I don't know how I feel about that, but I was just like, okay.
Does your mom have an Instagram?
Yes. Except for TikTok, to had to be on TikTok, I was just like, wow.
You're getting creative.
Yeah.
Where do you see your business?
In 5 years, 5 years from now, and I have to think of my age. Yeah, 20. Okay, yeah. Okay. So my business, I see it as I plan to have like a hub kind of thing, or like a mini plaza in different countries where it's like there's beauty. Because I really like hair. I like even though I like hair. Yeah. I like hair. I like quality things. I like soft life. Actually, you didn't even ask me for my hobbies. That's what it's
Soft life.
Yeah, soft life. Anything soft life, self care. Subscribe to that. So yeah, so I really like soft life, and I want women to feel pampered. I want women to embrace that, because we don't have to always stress about things. We don't have to be so oh my gosh from one thing to the other, from this work to so allow yourself to just savor in self care. Yeah, so having a mini hub or a mini plaza where we do hair, we do nails, we do your makeup, get you planned for whatever events. Obviously, my brand will also be there, Lost by D, and whatever lip products or other makeup products I make will also be there as well. Yeah, we'll do all of that, and yeah, just having it in different countries, and especially in countries where there are no what I call it now, there are not a lot of hairstylists or makeup artists that cater for women of color. So that's very important to me, to help us get out of that notion that we're not pretty enough. And I'm so glad, like with whatever movement is actually going on, that we're appreciating dark skin, especially because oh my god, it's just been a struggle. Like even up to now, you can't walk into a store and get your foundation shade.
You can't though. You can order and you can't even still find it.
Yeah, so it's like sometimes like for my customers, for my clients, I have to get makeup brands from Nigeria and mix it with some of the ones here to actually use. So it's like I want to grow past that. I want us to grow past that, and I would like to include that in the society of the future. Yeah, it's time for it.
So when did you start taking your work with God seriously?
The start of this year. I said this year, last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
And how's it been so far?
It's been good, obviously. There are times where I would doubt everything, not God, but doubt like my purpose and doubt like where I am today. But I just look back and see how much God has helped me and brought how much He has helped me and brought me thus far. And I think about it, I'm just like, wow, God is actually amazing, and He loves me, and He's actually been that father I've always wanted and needed. So yeah, it's just been amazing knowing Him, because I thought I knew myself, but I didn't really know myself. So it's like the things that Holy Spirit has brought to life into me is just amazing. How much similarities we actually have, like how much similarities I have with God, because I'm made in His image, obviously. So it's like it's just been amazing. Obviously, up and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. But anytime I fall or do something that is not pleasing to Him, He always makes me to know that His grace abounds, and I don't take it for granted. But His grace abounds. His grace abounds.
I saw like one video when you're doing you're packing an order and you're whispering.
Yeah.
About this thing. Do you think that like that helps your business, that helps you. It
Yeah.
also helps your faith too. But
Yeah.
like, why do you do
Pray.
that?
I pray over the others. Actually, I put Bible verses in the others. I cut them out and put it. So I pray over the others that, as they use this lip gloss, as they read the Bible verses, they are inspired. As they go about their day, something can just they can see the lip gloss and think of, the person that actually gave me this, or I bought it with a Bible verse with it, and they can remember God.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just very that's why everything I do, I try to bring glory to Him. Because if you do something without bringing glory to Him, what's the essence of it? Really. So yeah, that's just something. And a lot of people have actually testified. I know one of my classmates, she got the lip gloss and she was like, "Wow, the verse was what she needed to to
Mm-hmm.
kickstart like what she has been thinking about." So I'm just like, wow, God is so intentional with everything, and me just being His vessel, me just being that little piece of the puzzle in someone's life is just it's just mind blowing that I'm privileged or graced to be God's servant. Yeah.
All right. You're TikTok content creator, and your blog is entertaining. Do you know that? Do you get a lot of compliments about
My
your
vlogs,
videos?
yeah. I mean, my what?
Your videos.
Yeah, I do. But it was just like I felt like it wasn't really people couldn't really pick anything out of it. Like, like you can't really learn something from it. I just entertain, and I'm calm with being entertaining. But when I think about myself, that's not. I want to be more than that, more than just entertaining people. But yeah, you're about to ask a question.
You branched into, because your vlogs now, those ones are the entertaining ones, and you now branched into like teaching makeup this year. Was that like the change you decided to do for your brand this year?
Yeah, it was a lot actually. Just doing, because I had a fear of Instagram. Was it a fear? I just didn't want to combine my brand with myself. Like, I wanted my Instagram page just for me, like just me. You see me, I post picture. I wanted to be a mysterious babe, that mysterious mysterious babe that is making money in the back. So then, after coming to an understanding that, I am literally this brand. I am the brand. Like, I can be separate from it, but for it to actually grow, I will have to, do that. And I also noticed I wanted to bring value, especially to people's lives. Like, this is something that, yes, it won't take anything from me, so why not just do it and actually help people? So that was the change I decided to make and add it alongside, yeah, my Instagram. I started posting. So follow me on Instagram regularly. Yeah.
What is advice you give to someone who wants to be comfortable in their skin
Mhm.
first? That one.
Mhm.
Then someone who wants to go into your business,
Mhm.
makeup, and like that type of thing. And the third one, I will repeat it again.
Okay.
The third one is how to be bold
Mhm.
in like their walk with God,
Mhm.
because it's very obvious that you are the light of the world. It shows
Mhm.
everywhere.
Mhm.
So like, what kind of advice would you give to young girls, young men, everyone
Okay, so the first one was how to be
comfortable
comfortable
in
in
your
your
skin?
skin. I'll just say you shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't be scared. You should firstly come to a realization that, you're created by God, and knowing who you are, and knowing what you carry, knowing your value, that, yes, I'm more than just this being. I'm more than the person standing here. I carry value. I make impact. So you start from that, and starting from knowing that you're beautiful inside, and it transcends to how you see yourself, because when your mindset is changed, how you see yourself will also change too. So doing things that can actually even improve your outlook. So if you are not comfortable with maybe your weight, for example, you can change it. You can change it by going to gym. Obviously, it's good to be comfortable in your weight, but if you are not confident that we're doing things to tweak or make yourself be better or look better, being the better version of yourself, working on, if you are not comfortable with, your acne or anything like that, investing in skincare. So actually taking steps to making sure you feel and look confident. So yeah, see that.
And then for anyone who wants to get into like the business.
Yeah, I'll just say take that step of faith. Just go for it. Don't overthink it, because if you overthink it, you are just going to be stuck at that spot. Faith over feelings. Faith over feelings anytime, any day. So you need to know in the long run how much this will help other people. And we've been called to a life of service. So knowing that you should You shouldn't compromise because I don't feel bold. I don't think this is I don't think this is going to blow. I don't think this will actually make money. Just try it first and see. You never know until you try. And obviously you have to make proper research. Yeah, that's one thing I feel like other people should do. I not even feel, I think other people should suggest you should do. Make research on what you want to do before you actually venture into it. Because before you bring ideas into reality, there needs to be proper planning. If you fail to plan,
You plan to fail.
so plan very well, get your finances up, make sure obviously you don't have to start with the most,
Yeah.
but make sure you have enough like money to know what you're getting into and actually know what you're getting into before you get into that. So faith over feelings,
Don't
get
be
your
scared.
yeah,
Do it afraid.
yeah.
Because if as Christians you want to like change the world, you want to change the music scene, they're not going to. They're waiting for you. Yeah, it's like you're bringing light into a dark place. So they're waiting for you. So you should do it, and also see the value of what you're putting in.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, okay, then nobody will listen to me. Who said? There's one person that listens to you. There's two people that listen to you, but somebody listens to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's also a good one. And then the last one is what's that one again?
I remember skin
Makeup. Oh, okay. Your work with God. Like
Oh
how to
yeah.
be proud,
how to be
like bold about it.
bold about it. Knowing that we've not been given a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, of sound mind, and of love. I love you guys. Anyways, yeah. So doing that and knowing that I've literally been sent out to not. Yeah, it's just a consciousness you have to work with, and it's a lot of really changing mindset things. Because I realized that before you have to actually do things, before you can be that person, inside has to change. How you think, how you reason, how what you believe in or believe in. I said believe. Yeah, what you believe in, your beliefs. Yeah. So it's like knowing that and knowing the consciousness of God that you carry inside, and it's far greater than any other thing in the world. So knowing that and walking in that consciousnness is actually going to help you be bold, and obviously being more consistent in the study of your word, because that's the primary way God actually communicates to us. Being more consistent in the study of your word, praying fervently, being in a community. Actually, you can be more you can be what you want to be if you're around people that are what you want to be. So you can easily be pushed, you can be held accountable by these people. So it's just easier to be in a community where they are thriving, you see they are thriving too, and you want to thrive like them. So surround yourself with people that are good for you, because bad company curbs good manners. So you have to ensure you're in a place that thrives. Basically that. Be bold, be confident, surround yourself in places that you would want to be in the next 5 years, actually.
Have I not commanded you? Be bold.
Be bold, be courageous.
Courageous.
Yeah, he has.
This is the end of today.
This is the
Thank
end.
you, Dorcas, for coming.
You're welcome.
I hope you had a wonderful time.
I did.
Thank you so much. Oh boy, I'm grateful. But thank you guys so much. I'll probably catch you guys in March or June or July.
What?
No, like